Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the Jeffries network here on OpenTTD. Now, the last two episodes we did a lot of building. We built those two main lines, the one from Guard City St. Mark down to Tuningly Estelle, I think it was? Yeah, Tuningly Estelle. And then we also connected the main station at Tarnway and Funston to Munfingford Paragon to the west, and Lenway Rialta to the east. I've made a couple of amendments to that line since I built it in the last episode, but I'll tell you guys what I did in just a second, and you'll be able to see it in just a second as well. Today we are putting trains on the line. Lots of trains. I've got quite a few schedules planned. So let's start off over at the Motive Power Depot up here at Kenville Airport Train Care Facility. We're going to be chucking a lot of trains on the network here, so I do hope that it can support the amount of trains that we've got. Let's just check that I've selected the right depot there. Yep, good. Okay, so the first service is a semi-fast service that runs on third rail. So let me look and see what trains we can have in Connex livery. Pretty much all of these trains are going to be in Connex livery. Annoyingly, I would have liked to have used the networkers for this. I mean, I still can, technically. I still can. They'll just be a little bit slower than the rest of the trains. Let's have a look at what other trains I've got that I can use. This can be in Connex. Top speed again lets me down. Let's see. Is that Connex? No. Is this? No. That is. I know that is. And the top speed is good. How big is it? Is that 4 car? Alright, we'll use this, because it's got the top speed that I want. Alright. So this train is going to run the semi-fast service between Guard City St. Mark and Tarnway and Funston. So we're going to start off here, obviously, at Kenville, and we're going to run the to and from the depot orders first. I've also made a slight amendment over here at New Rennington. I've built some new platforms. Let me talk you through them. So here we had the two depot lines coming in and out of the depot. I've actually moved the waypoints over here now, and I've put them as two separate waypoints, so the platform signalling doesn't need to be changed. And these two lines that were through lines are now additional platforms that will serve this branch line, as well as maybe another line coming off over this way. I haven't 100% decided yet. So we're going to come through here into GSMA, 1, 2, and then back via here, over here to this waypoint here, through the tunnels, around all this stuff, and then via this waypoint here, branch off there, round here, through there, via there, and into that depot where you will be serviced. Right, you are unload, no loading. You are no unloading, no loading. I think that's everything done. Good. Right. Don't need to pin that. I need to resize that. There we go. Alright, so after GSMA, the next stop is New Rennington. So we'll do that. Okay, then the stop after that is Nonfingberg. Now I just want to check where Nonfingberg is. I think it's on the slow. Yeah, it is on the slow. Good. So then I come out via these 2 points here. Did I do New Rennington twice? Yes, I did. Good. Up here to Nonfingberg, which is going to become a valuable interchange station once this branch line here has been built. Right, after Nonfingberg, the next stop is Munton. So we have to go via these waypoints. Otherwise, the train won't know where to go. In fact, do I? No. No, I don't. Too much effort worrying about that. Do we stop at Plinning Hall? No, we don't. Actually, yeah, I think I do need to go via these waypoints because of the way I've got the station set up there and there. Alright, and then down here to Mondum. Sorry, Munton, not Mondum. Mondum's miles away from here. The next stop is Grentown Interchange. Actually, yeah, I have done something wrong. Let me get rid of these again. So yeah, here we swap lines. We actually swap onto the fast lines, if I remember rightly. Like so. And then I believe we stop at Munton. Like so. And then after Munton, the next stop is Grentown Interchange, which is right the way over here. Apologies for the barking dogs you can hear in the background. Okay. Then after it's Trenfingerg, which is not here, thank goodness. So I have got this right. So at this point, we're on the fast lines, aren't we? So it's there and there. We swap back to the slow lines, there and there. That's a long way away, actually. I might have to move those waypoints. And then we stop at Trenfingerg, which I think is on the slow lines. So that's Drenway. Trenfingerg, yeah, good. There and there. Alright. After Trenfingerg, it is Plunnington East, which I believe is this station here, and is. Good, good. And then it should be Ginway, and is. There and there. And then we skip through Druding Hall. We go via this waypoint here. I hope I didn't click on something that I wasn't supposed to click on there. And then we go under the bridge there to Sarham North, where we stop twice. And then we go via this waypoint here twice. And then we go via here twice. And then we go into here. Now, this is no unloading, no loading. And this is unload, no loading. Good. So that's one done, and we'll extend that. 4 tiles, I think, should be enough for this service. I mean, this is a 5 tile long station, so that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. Okay. So that's the first one. The second one is also really easy to do. And I think we're going to use the same type of train as well. That's how easy it is. We're going to clone Bosch. Done. Except this has additional orders. So when it comes to here, you also don't run via Sarham. This service doesn't go via Sarham, so we can get rid of all of this. Alright, so after Ginway, the next stop is Tarnway and Funston, but we go straight along here, down here to this waypoint here. Like so. And then you run into Tarnway and Funston on this side, on the northern side. And then you come out of the station on this set of waypoints here. Okay. And then your next stop is Radingbury, which is here. And then Ronington. And then Tarnville. Warham. Floningston. Ah, yes. So at this point, the tracks diverge. So go through here, and then we go via Floningston first, like so, and then via Greffing Bridge. Yep. And that'll be used for speed limit adjustments and all that kind of stuff as well. And then up here to Overnley. And then under here to Ponfing Bridge South. And then finally Lenway Rialta, which is where we got to last time. And you can already see where one of the new lines runs. And then into the station. So that's the second one done. Right, the third one actually starts down at Tuningly Estelle. So let me go right the way down there, which is here. And select the depot, pin that. Okay, and this time we'll go for something a little older. This maybe? Actually no. What's this one? Was this the 42? Yeah, this was the 423. I'd like to avoid the 423 if I can. This one is a good candidate, I think. That's pretty good. We'll have this as a 6-car train. Make sure you are in... Oops. Did not mean to click that. Make sure you are in Connex livery. There we go. Alright. Actually, no. You're going to be a 4-car train. Yeah. Or you're going to be a 4-tile long train, I should say. Which is an 8-car train. That should be fine. Alright. You're going to be renamed to Conwell Traction Maintenance Depot. Something like that. Bit of a nicer name. So you're Conwell TMD. You're then going to run into here twice. And then here. And then there. You're going to be service, you're going to be unload, no loading, and you are going to be no unloading, no loading. Like so. Okay. Your next stop is Puningpool and then Wantbourne. So I've got to make sure that you're on the right tracks. I think you're on the fast tracks out of here, and then you switch over up here. Yeah, looks like it. So we'll do that then. So out of Tuningly, you're on this set of tracks here, which is this, 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 this. I think that's all of them. Certainly looks like it is. And then all the way up here to Puningpool. What's your top speed? 90. Good. Are you the same? No, you're the 421. You're the 423s, I think. They might be based on the same same design. I don't actually know. I don't know a lot about old trains. Mainly because I wasn't alive back then. I mean, I know about steam engines because they're I mean, they're a different class, steam engines, definitely. Not so much on the old electric units, particularly in South London, because when I was a kid, the only trains I saw were in North London. Never went as far as South London. Actually, that's one of the other things I want to talk about. So last episode I was talking about Viva Rail and the trains they're planning on bringing in. And there's a lot of sort of new trains that are being brought in that I think don't need to be brought in. And what I mean by that is I'm just keeping an eye on making sure I'm doing all these stations right as I'm going along as well. So the new London North Western franchise, which was formerly London Midland, they've got the Class 350 Desiro trains that operate maximum speed 110 miles an hour. Really nice trains, really reliable trains. They make a weird noise when they accelerate, but that's just the traction motors. They're actually really nice, comfortable trains to ride on. I've been on them a couple of times. I think it's a nice ride. The only reason I didn't particularly enjoy the last time I was on them was because it was a 3-hour journey from Crewe to Watford, and it was a packed train, which is not the fault of the train itself. Maybe a fault of the operator, but that's another story. But I quite like those trains. They're the most reliable trains in the UK as well, in terms of faults per mile. They are the most reliable. London North Western's getting rid of them. They're replacing them with brand new trains built by CAF. I think that's an incredibly big mistake. I think they're really good trains, as I say. I think the fact that they're reliable means that they're efficient and economical as well. So why you'd want to get rid of them and replace them with new trains that are untested in the UK, I don't know. But that's exactly what's happening. So I'm quite annoyed by that. I'm even more annoyed about the fact that the brand new trains, the 707s, that South Western Railway, I think it is, have. They're planning on replacing them as well with Aventras, like London Overground, and also like Crossrail, those trains. And I mean, they're replacing trains that have barely entered service themselves. Like, at least give them a chance before you decide that you don't want them and to get rid of them. I think they've reluctantly at the moment brought them into service on the line that they were designed for. But what a waste. And it's the same with loads of other trains. The Class 321s, which I think are 15 years old, there or thereabouts, they're getting replaced by brand new trains built by Stadler and I think it's Bombardier as well, more Aventras. It's such a waste. Such a waste. Brand new trains, effectively, and they're all being gotten rid of. And that's in and around London, I have to admit. Up north, it's a different story. The 319s are being refurbished to be bi-mode, like I was saying last episode. The Viva Rail trains. Hang on, just got to make sure I'm making this train go the right way for a second. Yeah, the Viva Rail trains are being used on... Actually, London North Western, to be fair, are using them on the Bedford to Bletchley line. I think there's 3 of them that are being used there. But Viva Rail were trying to sell their train to potential customers, and they're being told, no, we don't want them because we're buying brand new trains. So I think Northern was supposed to take some. There was one company that I believe had verbally committed to taking some trains. No contracts or anything were signed. And then they pulled out because of the fact that they were ordering new trains. I think that's such a waste. It's a real waste. I mean, there's some good trains knocking around that could be used if needed, but no one seems to be wanting to take a chance on them. But there you go. Right, we're nearly done with this this service. This is the Tuningly Estelle to Munfingford Paragon service, which is also being run by... do we stop here? We don't. I think we should. Hang on, have I missed a crossing point? No. I need to build a new one then. Let's see, along there, along there. No, maybe we'll just use this as a waypoint then. Well, I think we should stop here. Planpool South, I'm going to add that in. But yeah, it's frustrating that we live in a country where things like High Speed 2 are deemed economically unviable by the majority, and yet the same people are campaigning enough to make train companies feel pressured into buying new trains that they don't necessarily need. It's an amazing system that we have here. in the UK, and I don't think it's particularly beneficial to anybody. Particularly if the new trains have faults in them from the get-go, because people then just complain about the train not working properly, and they don't seem to think that it's their fault, when in truth it is. So yeah, there's that. I think I've made my feelings pretty clear on that, to be honest, but you know, sometimes I feel very strongly about particular subjects. Can't get the words out. Right. So we're now approaching Munfingford. I'm not going to use that waypoint. I'm just going to use these two here. Actually, yeah, I am going to use this one, because we are going to have to slow down pretty quickly, because it's quite a sharp bend. Like 45 miles an hour through that tunnel, I would say. And then we slow down to 20 here, and then into Munfingford, and then into the sidings. No unloading, no loading. You are unload, no loading. Okay, that's that one done. Now the next service also runs from, I think it's copied and pasted actually, some of it, or nearly all of it. So let's do that. We shoot back over here. We clone this train, like so. Pin you, except we do amend some of your orders. So if I drag this up here really quickly, here. Like that. I'm just going to reopen this box. There we go. So we get to Mondum. Here. And then the train pulls forward, hits this waypoint here, which makes it go on to a new, well, it makes it go this way, and then this is a new section of track that I've built here to enable trains to cross over to this line. And then Radeon is your next stop. I think at this point it's every station again. Radeon, is this Tarnville? No. The next stop is Tarnville, over here. There we go. Like so. And then after Tarnville, it is Keyword, which is not there. In fact, I think at this point, yeah. At this point, we diverge again, so I think it's these two. Just check actually, yeah, those two. And then you come up here to Keyword, and at this point I believe you are an all-stopper for a little bit. So after Keyword, the next stop, not quite an all-stopper. You go through Drenninghead West into Drenninghead East, like so, and then we go to Grundingston Bay, like so. And then you'll already spot it here. There's a diverging line. Do we stop at Nonwell Ridge? Yes, we do. I think now we're an all-stopper service. So Nonwell Ridge, Plaston North, and then we got the two Fluboroughs. So Fluborough North, or Fluborough Bay North. I might just change that to Fluborough. And then south, like so, and then through the tunnels and into Lenway. Like so. Lenway Rialta. Done. Right, we're on a roll here now. And next up is an all-stopper. And at this point, if I scooch back over here again, we'll use the 465s, which are networkers. Let me remember what they're called. There we go, 465 networker. We'll buy ourselves two of them, and we'll join them together. Put you into Connex livery. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, my eyes. fact, do you know what we will do? We'll put a 465 with a 466. So hang on, let's get rid of that and get rid of that. And we'll buy a 466 and then we'll stick a 465 behind it. So it's a 6-car train. Top speed's the same, shouldn't make a difference. Like that. Because then we can also run it as three 466s if we want to. This is me trying to be more varied with the rolling stock that we have, because I know some people were asking me to do that. Right, here, here, here and here. You are service, you are unload, no loading, you are no unloading, no loading. Cool. Right, and then from here, you are here, 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 and you are here, here, and you are here, here. Okay, now this is an all-stopper to Tarnway and Funston. Yes. Just checking. It's nice to check, because you never know. Okay, Sloningston. And then all the way up here to Puningpool. Through the tunnel. Follow the line to Frinville. Again, just follow the line. I won't worry about the waypoints here because we're not swapping lines. Wantbourne, Trendingbury, again just follow the lines. Great Fleffingbourne. Now here, actually, I might need to, or maybe not. No, don't need to. As I say, I might need to worry about what platform, but I think I've built all the crossovers so that there are no stations with 2 island platforms on fast and slow lines directly after a junction. There's always another station with just slow line platforms first. He says just as we get to Grudingbury where that is not the case. That's fine, we'll put the waypoints in. Doing it once isn't a pain, doing it twice is. Right, so after Grudingbury, again follow the lines over to here to Hartberg. Don't think I missed any stations between, nope. And then it should be Bruntford, sorry, not Buntford. Can't read the damn text. And then Tunningbury, through the big tunnel here, through the cutting here, through the big cutting here to Mondham. And then from Mondham, we go along here, through here, and now hopefully this works, because I should have signalled this so it does work, but we're going to go into Tarnway and Funston, and then reverse into this siding here. So you're unload, no loading, and you are no unloading, no loading. Okay, and then I believe we're on to the last one of the episode. Yes, we are. This one's quite a big one, so bear with me. It's an all-stopper, I can tell you that much, and it's also going to need to have dual voltage. So immediately my mind thinks this, the 319s, which we're going to need like so. Pin you, drag you there, make sure you're in Connex. Whoops. Oh, no. Make sure you're in Connex livery. 957 passengers on a train. That's incredible. Right. Here. here, here. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I suppose I could do that. And then here and that depot. And then through here, through here, through here, through here, to this waypoint here. Like so. To this waypoint here, like so. Through here, like that, and like that. And then at this point, into here. You are unload, no loading. You are no unloading, no loading, and you are service. Okay. And then at this stage, we'll close this window. So you're going to go to New Rennington. And then you're going to head up this way towards Frodwood Farms, like so. And then you're going to go onto the overground loop via Woodside, Brendington. Do I need to go via this? Current order is Rindingwell Overground. Yeah, I don't think I do then. Let me check. You don't look like you're the same type of train as that. So if I select you... Yeah, you just go through. Cool. Okay, so here you'll diverge underneath there, run along here to Rindingwell. Rindingwell Overground, that is. And then round here to Rindingwell Embankment. And then Queen's Park. And then I believe it's Layhill next. Oh no, Rinfingford next. Then I think it's Layhill. Yes. Layhill. Alright, and then at this point we diverge here. We go via Runfingwell waypoint number 2. And then via some track trickery. Let's see, straight across there, under there. And then instead of going around this way and up towards Plintbridge, we're going to go up this way, along here, and into a brand new station here at Headinghall. We're then going to go from here to another brand new station at Gondingbury Jack Grove. And then from here, we're going to continue straight along here, around this bend here, and then into... Let's see, your Rutway waypoint, just normal, and your Rutway waypoint as well. Cool. So, like that, and like that. And then from here, Little Sindhead, stop twice, once there, once back. Along further to Plenfing Bridge Tunnel, stop twice. Around the bend here to Parfing Bridge North, stop twice. And then via Flame East Slow to Flame Junction twice. And then here, around all of this stuff to Flame South, where these are going to be non-stop vias, like so. So our next stop is down here at Meadinghall. And then our stop after that is down here at Sladtown, where we connect with the Cross City line again. And then we stop here at Warnley Market. And then finally, via Menwell City North and into Guard City St. Elizabeth, which is finally getting its first mainline service. And that is all 6 services that we are doing in today's episode. How long did that take? 35 minutes. That's not bad. So off camera, I am going to do all the timetabling and stuff like that, start running the services, do the autofill and all that stuff, and then next time when we come back on Monday, we have another main line to build, which is the final piece, I believe, of this third rail puzzle. Now, I did have in this episode that I was going to build the branches around Guard City, but I think I'm going to do that off camera, to be honest. There's a lot going on there, and I haven't fully decided where exactly they're all going to go yet, so that's subject to change. But the last line we have to build is from here at Hartberg, and it's going to run almost directly south all the way through these big towns and cities here, and it's going to terminate somewhere. In fact, if I get the plan list up, because I believe we have a line that runs along the south coast. Somewhere. Oh, there we go. It's gone as far as Fluting Head. I might finish. Oh, there's another one. Was that the one that I was planning on building from? Alright, remind me, where's Hartberg? Hartberg's there. So if we build this straight down, then we can connect up with this line here at a big junction and then run down and round this way like that. Because I think, is this the line that runs from... Oh no, there's the one that runs from Charwood. So what's this one? It comes from Munfingford. Alright, what we might do over here at Munfingford then is extend the third rail line back round and down this way. And then we'll have the big junction station over here where the line from Hartberg will also run, where are we, here, down and join up. And then somewhere along this south coast, I think it might be here at Sennington, we'll have our Brighton, our new Brighton, where all the sort of main lines converge. And then our coastal route will continue along this way, past Plenborough Tarina, and then onwards. Still need to connect this up. I might convert all these platforms here as well to third rail, just to make that look a little bit nicer. I quite like the look of this now. I do quite like the look of this. I think the building should be that side. I might move that. But yeah, apart from that, it's looking quite nice. And more passengers should be spawning here now to go elsewhere, because we've got two lines that connect with the high-speed line now. They're both technically the same line, but you know what I mean. Right, do these have people on board? This one's empty. What about this one? You're also empty. Ah, are you at the end of your orders? No, you should be loading. Are you at the end of your orders? Alright, the Railjet one is. But you should be loading. So that's a bit concerning. Where are these passengers going? Gronwell, Woolworth, Menston, St Peter, Fort Flonwood and Frunford. Okay, so yeah. Eventually there'll be more interchangey stuff going on, because here's where one of the lines reaches anyway, at Tuningly. But that is it for this episode, guys. So, like I said, next time we'll finish building that main line down to the south. We'll also... Well, I'll either build the branches off camera or I'll build them in that episode as well. We'll see about that. But yeah, there's nothing left to say really, apart from thank you very much guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series, drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.